And we're on. Over here in the bottom left starting location, we have our Zerg. And look at that pink keyboard. He's already won one game. The question is, how many more can he win before his role is done?
Well, Tasteless, I just saw someone in the audience with a Prime jacket and an MVP t-shirt underneath. I don't know what's going on.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Over here.
MVP Noblesse.
And here is Noblesse. I think one of the lesser known Terrans in the team, like he's really, really good, but I think he's just overshadowed by people like Don Grego.
You know, he's very young, got a lot of potential, a lot of talent, and we're definitely going to see a lot more of him in the future. And look at that. We do have a 2 barracks play with one of them being proxied, and that proxy location a drone will not see if it does go straight up to his base.
Yeah, you'd think it would see it, but actually
it just happens that it doesn't.
Just so happens that if he right-clicks over there, he will not spot that.
And
so this game could actually be pretty short. Czech did not get a spawning pool first.
We did not. And the barracks are finishing up as the pool is just, just starting. So this is going to be a little bit scary, actually, for Czech.
Yeah, some of this will depend on how many SCVs Noblesse brings. Right now, I just see Czech straight up losing this, guys.
Yeah, it could happen.
That's actually...
Well, we will see. The spawning pool is halfway done.
Will he spot it? Yes, he will.
But does he know that it's just 1 barracks or 2? He doesn't actually know quite yet. He will, though, when he sees 3 Marines down there so quickly. And where's the SCV? Okay. A lot of drones coming down, Tasteless, adding 6 to the one that's scouted. He's got to be careful not to lose
anything. With the bunker. He pulled it up.
Oh, my God,
so
Tasteless.
The drones cannot get to this Marine that's actually behind the bunker, but nice. Last second.
Slight miss micro by Czech there, letting the Marine get right through. More SCVs and Marines are incoming. 8 Zerglings on the way. A Spinecrawler gonna go down. This is getting pretty tight, Tasteless.
All right, the Spinecrawler's on the way. Second bunker now being planted here. The drones cannot quite engage. They have to wait for these Zerglings to come down here. Meanwhile, the Spinecrawler's taking too much damage canceled. Oh, this is getting really bad for Czech.
Czech's playing really, really well, but so is Noblesse here. He's going to get the first bunker up at least. The cancel on the Spinecrawler was huge. A lot of drones and Zerglings mixed in. He's just got to protect this Spinecrawler, Tasteless. It has to finish.
All right, the Zerglings are now moving out again.
Ah!
Nice save in there with the bunker, and now he's moving out again. The Spinecrawler has to finish. It has to finish.
Not just that, but this bunker, if the bunker finishes up, could get a little bit messy. Repairing that bunker against the Spinecrawler.
He might have a good angle here. He needs to get that SCV that's making the bunker, and he does get it.
He's killing off a lot of SCVs that could repair. Oh, beautiful hold by Czech. Oh my God, Czech, you are playing so well.
So good.
What in the world? What in tarnation is going on, Tasteless? Czech had fallen off of everyone's radar, but here he is with just godly play 2 games in a row.
It almost looks like Noblesse doesn't even know what he's supposed to do now. He's waiting with these 5 Marines out here, and he could be very easily overwhelmed if he's not careful. And it looks like he's actually somewhat committed to just trying to break this.
Yeah, well, he is making a command center back at home, but we have a lot of Zerglings on the way, Tasteless. Czech is just making Zerglings, man.
Noblesse should stay on the map here.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary.
And I don't
He's going to be
know.
awfully surprised when Czech decides to attack here.
Yeah.
And here we go. He's going to bring the Spinecrawler. Anticlimactic Spinecrawler placement. But that is a ton of Zerglings, Tasteless. Oh, I love that. Jumps the Marines in, puts them behind. So cost efficient. Beautiful and quick thinking by
nice
Noblesse.
control by Noblesse. This is actually ping-ponging back and forth here.
Yeah, man, that was just a beautiful hold right there. Czech making so many lings and having them do nothing. Oh, and he sneaks the Queen down very quickly. Good move by Czech. Needs to get those larva injects going. And now we just have like a pretty gross contain up right now. Czech cannot be happy about that. Just starting mining gas. If he can get speed, that'll be good, but oh man, just now starting his drones. It is 14 drones to 20 SCVs. You never want to be in a situation like that.
All right, the command center is now complete. Orbital on the way. This Overlord will go down. And he's continuing to apply a lot of pressure here. He's actually microing back the weaker Marines. But it has to back up once the Zerglings move forward.
Looks like he, well, should be able to take down this bunker. The SCV not doing a good enough job repairing there. Losing, though, so many Zerglings.
Yeah, I don't know if that was actually worth it.
Yeah, he
like,
actually only has
point?
3 Zerglings right now, Tasteless. This is pretty bad, man. He spent so much of his money, so many of his larvae on these Zerglings, and really hasn't made a dent in this whole contain at all.
Yeah. And it looks like now he's just going to up and leave, probably salvage that bunker in a minute here.
We do have 2 factories going up for Noblesse, so we are definitely going to see some Hellion play coming up shortly. And in fact, no, double, he's making a couple tech labs. Now, I think we're going to see Blue Flame, but again, Czech has shown over time, stylistically, he really loves roaches. So you have to be careful if you actually are thinking about going mass Blue Flame Hellion, because he may very well go roach.
Yeah, he's definitely got the proclivity to do that. Now at least he can start moving out his creep tumors. I do actually like the double factory of Blue Flame Hellions.
Yeah.
Just because we saw so many Zerglings, and now we can see Zergling speeds being upgraded. Mm-hmm. That fact that we saw so many early on, you know, there's a chance that he might stick with it. We'll see.
What's that, Tasteless? Oh, that's a Baneling Nest, but the other thing that we saw that we didn't click on was a Roach Horn.
Ah, he will get some roaches here.
Yeah, not surprised at all about that. But luckily for Noblesse, he didn't get a reactor on that factory, so he's still going to be able to produce a lot of other stuff as well. Won't be just pure Blue Flame Hellion. You know, when you get the reactor and another factory, you're spending so much on the supply depots, the SCVs, and the Hellions themselves that it's hard to keep up production of anything else. It's going to be easier for him to transition out of. And that's a lot of Marines.
All right, the Marines are moving out now. Oh, they did see the Hellions, though. So that should trigger more roaches here from Czech. We do have 8 on the way now.
Indeed we do. Those 8 roaches should be able to take this out relatively easily. Blue Flame about to finish. Stim not quite there. And with these spine crawlers and the roaches, yeah, this will be an easy hold for Czech.
Noblesse just takes out some creep tumors and turns around. Probably the best thing he could have done in this situation. All the roaches just stopped. It's like that one decided he would keep going.
Czech's roaches prove useful once again, Tasteless.
Yeah.
We do have 2 factory siege tanks now on the way. That's pretty darn good against roaches, I have to admit. Just got to be careful, though. If he sends every single roach, the Hellions can get pretty scary. You can always do a counterattack and run by a couple spine crawlers. That's not so hard. And this is a lot of Lings, Tasteless. Czech looks to be going all in here. Oh, beautiful catch on a bunch of the Lings.
Yeah, that was a nice interception.
He might actually stop any rallies, any reinforcements.
Yeah, see the roaches are just separated from the Zerglings. Looks like they will manage to get around, though, but it looks like he might try to go potentially for a counter in the main. No, excuse me, he's turning around.
Looks like both players are completely counterproof at the moment, Tasteless.
Well, Czech's lost a lot of units this game. Siege mode almost complete.
Banelings on the way. That's a lot of Banelings. 16 of them, Tasteless. And if he can hit... oh, my God. Perfect timing by Noblesse here. Perfect timing. And
yeah,
in
he has
fact,
to back off.
Czech was so smart to back up there.
See, that's a sign of a good player.
Wow.
When you know it's time to leave.
Yeah.
So like,
Czech
is not going to work.
Czech is playing to impress here today, Tasteless. No doubt about it. Even if he loses this game, this guy has really played well. Czech now droning up like a madman, getting an additional macro hatchery. But he's really going to want to get a layer pretty quickly here. These slow Banelings are going to be pretty
be careful.
useless.
He could actually lose all these slow Banelings.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Oh, my God.
Wow, that is just the epitome of cost efficientness. All of these Hellions have huge amounts of kills. Czech right now is down over 40 supply.
Ooh, he's even trying to sneak the gold base. Somehow Noblesse didn't notice that drone there. Maybe he actually will manage to get it.
Yeah, he might be able to, but is this attack time? No, just repositioning himself. It's like, huh. You know, against someone who's aggressively going Roach, Ling, Baneling, you definitely want to wait to attack. Even if you kill off huge amounts of their units and whatnot, it's much better to just let them burn themselves out rather than go try to kill them.
You're absolutely correct, Artosis. It would be way too risky to move out like that otherwise. Looks like actually he will do a timing attack, though. Let's see if this works. Remember, guys, if Terran gets siege tanks and everything else up onto your high ground location outside of your expansion, it's very difficult, to stay alive.
Yeah.
It's just such a strong position, so close to an important location on the map.
Up about 25 supply is Noblesse. He is moving out. He has enough siege tanks. He's decided to make this push work.
And I don't know if this is a push that can actually be stopped. I mean, to be honest, look at this, the perfect spread of the siege tanks.
Look at that. Oh, so many banelings being taken out already. And as you said, just that perfect spread of siege tanks. Everything Czech is doing is getting hit by them. He's trying to flank right now as well. It's just not working out. And Czech is going to GG at this, Tasteless.
Yeah, this is actually game here. And he lands 2 mules as it dips.
Well, well, well. It's tied up 1-1, Tasteless.
Czech, I think, probably wanted to win. Well, probably hoped he could have won a few more games, but he did his part. Win one, lose one. It's evened out now.
Well, he played really well in the one he lost as well. He lost a lot of lanes. He made one wrong engagement decision, and from there it snowballed out of control. But I was impressed with his play. It was good.
Well, this was actually a pretty interesting game. Who do they bring out now?
Okay. I think you go strong right now. This is...
Bring out a heavy hitter? DRG?
No. I would save him for last. But I might go as far as to bring out Creator right now and just make a big statement.
Actually, you know what?
Creator PVT is
It's not a
insane.
bad idea. And, the fact of the matter is that Creator can actually hack off a certain number of
Well, I feel like
players from
Creator
the team.
against Noblesse, Creator's most likely taking that. His PVT is pretty immaculate.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
perfect.
then you're going to force them to bring out a different race. And the roster of MVP isn't really that deep. I feel like after Noblesse,
it's not
they
that
may
complex
even...
as far as who you need to... There's a few key players on the team,
Yeah. So, I kind of feel like bring out someone who's really good against Terran. Make sure you kill Noblesse. Make sure you go up 2-1. And I might even use Creator for that.
Wonder what I'd pick. Actually, I don't know. It's like a tough call. We're so early on in the tournament.
Yeah, it's so early in the match that it's hard to call it exactly right now. This is a best of 5, not 8. I mean, a best of 9, not a best of 7. Not a best of 7. And that actually makes a gigantic difference. When there's a best of 7, when there's only 4 players to come out, it's so easy to pick them compared to right now.
Yeah, exactly. We're not really used to casting ones that are this big. And, of course, it's so important. These are not as well-known teams. And I didn't actually get to see who that was.
No, they didn't really show us. But he's
We'll find out
excited,
soon.
whoever he is.
He's ready. Whoever he is. So they pick Noblesse against Noblesse. I'm like, what?
Oh, the
They
mirror
also had a
matchup.
Noblesse? The mirror
Gonna
matchup
be a
with humans?
PvT.
All right, who is our player? Bumblebee. Transformers.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like the one that can't talk.
The one that can talk by predicting what's about to be said on the radio that matches exactly what he wants to say.
I know, that's got to be a real pain, man.
I don't know how he does it, but I don't believe it. I don't buy it.
I don't buy into it.
As far as Transformer things go, that's what I buy into the least.
All right, we are actually... What is happening? All right, we just had Marine King Prime and
Beyond.
Beyond actually just walking in front of our
Prime.
camera. Beyond Prime now.
Yeah. He brought his cute
Walking
little
in front of our
dog.
camera. You guys can see it. Yeah, it's cute little puppies down here.
Yeah. It saw me, he was like... And I was like, oh! Kyopta! And it's like...
We're going to have a 5-minute break. When we get back, we'll have Bumblebee against Noblesse here at the GSTL Finals.